on. Yeah, yo, hey, man, come on. Hey, we're over here, bro. Yeah, man, rock on,
Yeah, man, I think you're looking for the 1,000 Jelly Turtles of Acid Death. They're down in Studio B, man. It's more, yeah, we're not doing that here.
Rock on, okay, rock on.
It's more like rap. It's more like rap on here.
Wow, rap on.
Said he wanna pull up, hopefully he wanna turn up. Ain't with all the stick up, the shut up, the put up. Tell you I'm fed up, ain't gonna give up. Said he wanna pull up, hopefully he wanna turn up. Ain't with all the stick up, the shut up, the put up. Tell you I'm fed up, ain't gonna give up. Hit the plug for the re-up, they hitting me up. 6:45 had to be at work to catch the bills up. Had to give the thrills up, my penny pinching, inching close to my goals. It's a constant struggle, ain't giving up though. Here's the glimpse of my soul, a fragment of the whole. We all broken and cold, trying to gather pieces up. Making me sick till I'm throwing up, gotta spit till I'm blowing up. Only when I was growing up, I'm growing up. Said he wanna pull up, hopefully you wanna turn up. Ain't with all the stick up, the shut up, the put up. Tell you I'm fed up, ain't gonna give up. Said he wanna pull up, hopefully you wanna turn up. Ain't with all the stick up, the shut up, the put up. Tell you I'm fed up, ain't gonna give up.
We ain't with the bullshit, no. You better pull quick, pull it. Your soul is brick, unholy roly. You truly don't know me, you choose to be lonely. You'll be rated if you don't pull your own way. Control your own fate, you better go your own way, or your soul could be taken away. Hating these days, that's why I'm made to blame. Taking me away from the craze, capable of anything I want. You're unstable and made to front. You're lucky if you don't get jumped. So pull up so you can get rolled up, you fucking punk.
Said he wanna pull up, hopefully you wanna turn up. Ain't with all the stick up, the shut up, the put up. Tell you I'm fed up, ain't gonna give up. Said he wanna pull up, hopefully you wanna turn up. Ain't with all the stick up, the shut up, the put up. Tell you I'm fed up, ain't gonna give up.
What up, though? Welcome to another episode of Real Underground, baby! It is 10:06 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, the time of times. And guess what? We out here! As it is, as transparent as I can be, I was fucking struggling my ass off to get a show to put together tonight, and I almost took the night off because it's Mima's birthday. So if you're out there in the chat, put some happy birthdays in the chat for Mima, maybe some cakes. And she loves that shit. She's giggling in the background about it right now. So anyway, instead of taking the night off, the Dark Carnival blessed me with a message from my friend Shock. Of Shock and Dash, and they're such great supporters of Studio 17. We always got time for them, and he said, yo, we're putting out this album. It's already out. We want to debut a listening party on Studio 17. Can you accommodate? And I'm like, bro, I'm dying for content. Please, yes. So we got it together, and here he is right now. What up, Shock?
What up? What's going on, man?
Oh, man, just feeling good to be streaming again. You know what I'm saying? Every damn day in this bitch.
Hell yeah, man. Fuck yeah, another day, another beautiful day on Stream World, huh?
Yeah, we're just out here fucking just floating, you know what I mean?
I hear you, man. I
But yeah,
appreciate you having us on again, man. We just dropped a new album just literally like 2 hours ago tonight. It's called Rap On, and it's a 12-song album, so it's a full length. We've been dropping a lot of like 5-6 song albums the last couple times, but this round we went full length, and we're very happy how it turned out. We got some cool guests on it. It's very much from kind of, if you could hear that beginning, it's kind of in that more hip hop vein. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So-
a lot of your shit is hip hop. Some of it sounds a little experimental, but usually it's pretty safe to put you in the hip hop category.
Right. Yeah. No, there's no doubt. That's definitely and this is, we've been doing a lot, like you said, a little more experimental on some of our latest albums. But when me and Dash first originally hooked up, this kind of sound on this album is really what we were starting. That's kind of how we started off together, was more hip hoppy. And then as time went on, we kind of, messed around with all kinds of different sounds, and you know what I'm saying? But this is our actual niche right here, I would say.
This is the bread and the butter.
It is. And hopefully he joins in. He's out at some ice castles in Colorado tonight, so he's hoping to pop in and out, he said. So I just sent him the link again, so we'll see what happens.
I sent them the link as well, and also putting them on blast real fast. We were I was hoping to get Cemetery High out here tonight. I definitely sent them the link on Instagram, but here I am left on unread. And
Yeah.
So I don't know.
We'll see. He said that he was possibly going to join, so I talked to him about an hour and a half ago on Instagram. So we'll see. He knows the invite's there. Because the next song was actually featuring him. So we could wait a minute and just shoot the shit a little longer, and I could just kind of talk a little more about this album. Or
yeah, of course. I'll grab a drink and talk at the same time. So what's been going on?
not much, man. We just like I said, completed this album tonight. We completed it on Friday, and we put it out tonight. And it's going to be available on all digital platforms everywhere Wednesday. But tonight, we always put our albums first up on the Bandcamp page, just to kind of like get it, get a little traffic going on that site. And then from there, I release it on every other, every digital platform, like a day or two later. So with this album, we feel really strong about it. We worked really hard. Most of the times it takes us, a month to anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks to usually complete 6-7 songs, which is, pretty much an album nowadays. This one took about 3 months. We started in December and just wrapped it up Friday. So at the end of February. So literally like 3 months it took us to make this album. There's a couple features on here. It's probably a lot of people won't, unless you're really into like hip hop. There's a couple dudes from the Bay Area. Equipto's one. He's a Bay Area legend. I don't know if you know who like Andre Nicotina or any of that is.
Maybe that name sounds a little familiar.
You know who Smooth E is?
Yeah.
Okay, he messes with Andre Nicotina. So if you know anything about, he does a lot of songs with him. So Equipto first was with Andre Nicotina like in the early 2000s, late 90s. So he's been rapping a long time. So he's on a track with us. And then we've also got these two guys out of a group called Sonic Bloom, which they're another Bay Area group. They're kind of another underground kind of style sound, more hip-hop-y, conscious rap. Got them on it. These are all guys that I've been bumping for like ever, like 20 years, 15 years. So it was like a dream come true for me to get those dudes on these songs. So, I mean, it's like, that's what was so cool about this album is we actually reached out and got like some dudes that like I legit respect on the, as far as musicians go. So, you know what I'm saying? Like as far as the realm of hip hop, I'm very into underground hip hop. Of course, I love Juggalo shit. That's like my shit. But I've always had love for, like Bay Area underground, New York underground, just kind of underground in general. Canada, I like some of the underground shit out there. I mean, like I got love for a lot of different hip hop. You know what I mean? So this album kind of is a display of that, us showing our hip hop roots in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
That's dope. Yeah, I get what you're saying. It must feel really good, and maybe also, you know, one cliche in life is don't fly too close to the sun. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Don't meet your heroes type shit. But also,
It's scary, yeah.
Also at the same time, and maybe true for you, like it must be very validating to get to work with the artists that like influence you and that you respect for so long. You know what I'm saying?
It's crazy, dude. Like it just all came together really. Like I was wondering, I had been bumping the groups, like I said, Sonic Bloom, if anybody, you could look them up at some point after or whatever, but I was like, God, do these guys still make music? Because it's been like 10 years since their last album. And so I hit up the dude. I found him on IG. One of the dudes, there's like 3 guys in the group, and I actually got 2 of them on this album. But I found him on IG, and I was like, hey, man, do you still make music? Like, I'm a huge fan, and I've got an idea for a song. You know what I'm saying? What up, though?
What up, though?
Yo, what up, guys?
What's up, brother? Just in time. But anyway, his name is Spins Quality. He is the leader of the Sonic Bloom group. So I reached out to him and I was like, "You still do music, man? We're making this album that I think you would fit perfect on." And he was like, "As a matter of fact, I totally still make music." So he was very flattered as a fan, like that I was a fan of his and reaching out after so many years. They said him and the group hadn't done anything in 10 years, but they still do solo stuff. They just don't have a group anymore. So he was just like kind of bringing back to, 10 years ago, I think, when I was telling him about, I loved your guys' shit. And I've been down since like 05. And, it just happened to work out. Like here we are 15 years later. And it's like, damn. And he was totally down. He was like, send me a beat. Let's do it. What up? Here's everybody.
What up, though?
Hey.
There he is.
Real quick.
Yeah, man. I was just telling him about how I got in contact with Spins Quality of Sonic Bloom, how crazy it was that I got to do a song with him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, hell yeah, man. When I first met Corey like fucking 11 years ago, he was showing me some of their shit. So this has been like a full circle kind of thing. It's crazy how many are these cats that we're getting on here.
It's way crazy. It's just like, holy shit, and how cool he was, because sometimes, like you just said, like that, you can meet your idols and they can be assholes, and then it just turns you off, and it's a scary route to try to fuck with some people that you really like, because you never know how they're going to treat you. You know what I mean? And he was nothing but just respectful, cool as fuck. It was like, holy shit, I sent him 3 beats. I said, choose one. He chose them, and within a week, I had the verse. I mean, it was just like, holy shit, And then I said, hey, I need to get your other homie on it, And he's like, fuck yeah. So they were both just like really, I think, humbled by the fact that they still had fans because they haven't done anything in 10 years as a group. You know what I mean? So it just worked out, and like I said, Equipto, he's just somebody that I've been listening to forever. And another guy that, I said, hey, same thing. I got a song I think would be perfect for you.
Now, you've been like nervous in the past to not hit them up, or are you just waiting for something? Like for me, Real Underground, baby, there's a bunch of people that I want to hit up that I'm like, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, but that doesn't make me any less nervous to send a message to these people and get a no. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm not afraid to get a no, man. I'm relentless with shit. I'm pretty relentless on the shit. So, like I didn't have to be like that with these guys though. They responded quickly. It was boom, boom, boom. They felt like they wanted to do it. It wasn't like I pushed them into it or nothing. They were just like, hell yeah, let's do it. And the beats they liked, the concepts they liked. I thought about this, you know what I mean? I didn't just say, oh, hey, I want these guys. I've been thinking about this shit for a while. Dash knows that. I always am talking about, let's get this guy. Let's get that guy. I mean, we're already talking about the next 2 guys on the next album. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
That are crazy dudes that we're going to fuck with.
Yeah, man.
And, but anyway, back to the album now that they're here. Cemetery High, this is the next song. We already put this single out like a month ago. It's called Head Knocker. It's fucking dope as fuck, man. Our favorite Smoker song, right, Dash? I think you would agree.
Yeah, absolutely.
Cemetery kills it. He kills that shit. What up, man?
This song is dope.
So this was our first lead single. You know, we didn't put any other singles out to this album. We kind of kept it a secret, you know, kept everything till tonight, which I usually don't do. I like to release, you know, song after song if we can, but we've made a whole album here and waited to release it. So let's go ahead and get into this. What's that?
I said it's a rare thing. Everybody's always putting out singles and shit now.
Right. We took it back to the old school.
Did you play the fucking intro?
They did. That's awesome. Did you see it here at Cemetery?
Nah, man, I missed it, but I'm gonna definitely check it out.
Yeah, man. Well, let's go ahead, Blake, and get into that song. This one's featuring Cemetery High. It's called Head Knocker. It's one of them smoker songs. So turn it up and smoke one up if you got it, man.
Hell yeah, let's get it.
Bitch, I'm high as a motherfucker. Pass the light. I'm fly as a motherfucker. Satellite. Check out my hash pipe. Got a pipe of hash. So much smoke can't see, and I really love green. That's weed and cash. Jeans cover the ash like grass stains. I'm all smoke, I'm past strains. My buzz is tough, everlasting, no crashing. Just fly in my spaceship. Smoke a whole eighth in the head. Yeah, I keep the grape in the zip. Spaceman face that shit. Yeah. Smoke a blunt to the head. In the car, my shoe heavy like lead. In the car, to know how fast I split cigar. You better roll that good kids. Better get you higher than I told her. Got it from I got it, just called it Mota. We gon' smoke it all now like we meeting the quota. How we get down, maybe you shouldn't have showed up. Never trying, that's a given. Unlike your mom's turkey this last Thanksgiving. If you didn't know me, if I'm playing, I'm winning. Make them smoke till they head spinning. Ain't kidding, you riddance if you can't hang. Just step outside and you can still hear that beat bang. Take you a ride with the real, try to maintain. We inside on the kill, trying to stay sane. Smoke.
I'm high as fuck, like what the fuck is up, lifted up, ripped up like what, you wanna know how we smoke, we off that head knocker, type of shit from a doctor, type of shit that'll shock ya, feeling comatose, who's to blame, we don't smoke the same, when it comes to this Mary Jane, I smoke insane like my homie, be real, you gotta have skill to deal with us, puff will fuck you up, like everything you smoke is sucks, like shut the fuck up, I don't wanna hear what you got, now.
Fuck yeah.
Oh yeah. I couldn't get my fucking joint rolled in time.
4 minutes and 20 seconds almost. No.
Yo, don't rush for perfection, baby.
Fuck no. You roll up a lot of. You're a joint smoker, huh?
Gotta be.
Yeah, me too. I'd rather smoke that than blunts. I used to smoke hella blunts, but
The problem with blunts is I don't smoke tobacco. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, me either anymore, man. It fucks me up. What about you, Cemetery High? What do you smoke? Joints or?
If I'm smoking something like that, a joint. Otherwise, just like a pipe or something, just to keep something quick on me.
Right.
I used to smoke a ton of blunts too, but you know, cancer or whatever you want to say.
Right. I think we all had our blunt phase. If you get older, you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
Now, a joint you can taste good weed in. You know what I mean?
How about that filter action?
Oh shit,
Yeah, that looks nice.
that's a nice one, man. What you smoking on? What you got?
I got a bag of Wi-Fi.
I've had Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
I have.
we're weed brothers, brother.
Yeah, man. I've definitely had Wi-Fi. I think that's like a Kush of some sort.
I don't know.
I got some some what the fuck is this? Snow cone? Have you ever heard of snow cone?
Man, there's so many names for weed.
Yeah, it's like some.
I do like some Durban Poison. I like some Ghost Train Haze. Those are some really good weeds.
Durban's one of my top 10 for sure, man. I love it.
Durban Poison hits, man.
I mean, I'm in Colorado, so like we got mad weed out here. You know what I mean? It's crazy.
I guess you would, right?
What's that?
I said, I guess you would out there in Colorado.
Yeah, I mean, we were the first to go legal, 2012, so it's been cracking for a minute out here. I mean, before that, Boulder, I don't know if you've ever heard of Boulder, Colorado. That's like where it all came. That was like the hot spot to go for weed in like the 90s and shit.
And then what happened?
Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, it's still a hot spot, but people, once weed became legal, shit changed for everything. I don't know. Is it legal where you're at, guys? Either one of you guys?
Here in Canada, it's federally, recreationally legal, and you can grow weed at your house.
It is not in New York.
Really? Damn.
Yeah.
I can't believe that. Of all places, I would think New York would have been first.
New York is super like anal on shit like that, man.
I know. They're government, the way they it
it's
is
like
weird.
it's crazy on it. But like Massachusetts, it's legal, and I'm like 30 minutes from there. So
so you can still tap it.
Yeah.
That's nice. What do you think? It's changed a little bit, like from getting it from a homie or whatever,
Oh hell yeah!
I mean,
sure.
As soon as I sent people menus, I used to send friends of mine menus that didn't have it legal. They're like, "Those menus are weed," like holy fuck.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I mean, you walk in and there's like 70 fucking strains. It's like, where do I start?
Yeah, for real.
Crazy.
That's wild. Soon it'll be here, though. I think.
Oh, I'm sure.
Well, they want the money. That's like what it's about.
Yeah, out here in Colorado, man, we've had laid back laws forever. Like shrooms are legal. Shit. I mean, it's like.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's not at a federal level.
Yeah, no, I know that, but they're legal to have. You could have them. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, but it's they're more laxed on shit like that out here. It's more like kind of mountain town, hippie townish vibe as far as like the way they look at shit. You know what I mean? They kind of let shit slide. It's changed over the years because there's so many people moved out here now. So Denver's, it's become a big city when it's really not a very big city, but it's become one.
That's popular.
And shit, there's all kinds of people trying to rap out here. I'm sure everywhere. I mean, New York's obviously got a million people trying to rap. I don't know how it is. Where you at? What part of New York?
Million rappers in New York.
Queens. Nice.
Yeah. Astoria.
Damn, dude.
Yeah, man. It's sick. And yeah, there's a million rappers. That might even be short on how many rappers there are.
That's where it all started, was New York. So hell yeah.
Well, there's a lot of dope rappers, so
some of my favorites are out of New York, man. Got mad love for fucking East Coast rap. Yeah. Always have. You have a style of that. Like I was showing my homie from the Bay the other day this album, and he heard that song. He's like, that dude's got total East Coast flow. He liked your style.
Oh, cool.
You know what I mean? I mean, you have a style to what you do. It's a different East Coast. You know what I mean?
I hope so.
You don't want to sound like all the rest of them. Huh? Are you still doing anything right now, or how you been? I haven't talked to you in a while.
Dude, man, I kind of took a pause for a little bit. Just had like some personal, family-related stuff. So like, I chilled. I have like 3 or 4 songs written. I just have to record them in features still. I feel bad. Like JT Blaze, I still have to do his feature, man. And yeah, dude, I feel bad.
Should happen.
Well, it's just like some people like fucking COVID. So it's just kind of took a step back, but I'm ready. I'm ready to get back into it and just bang all this shit out. So yeah, but I would ask you the same, but I know you don't stop. So
we just finished this album, and we're actually gonna pause for a minute as far as a group album. But I'm always working on side shit. You know what I mean? But
yeah, hell yeah.
I think I'm gonna do another solo here. I was gonna do I used to do like every couple albums of my solo albums, I do kind of a rockish theme album. I think I'm gonna go back to that again on this next one.
That'd be dope.
Some kind of like almost like new metal-ish vibe. You know what I mean? That kind of rap.
You put out a Korn album?
Yeah, I'm gonna put a Korn album out. something like that. Screaming and yelling and shit and rapping crazy. Doing crazy voices. That was my original shit when I first started rapping, was like more metal-ish rap. You know what I mean? Like that's what my voice. I used to, you know, get down with a couple rock bands in the previous time, you know, a while back. I'd sang some hooks and shit for people. But as time's gone on, I've just gone more into the hip hop shit and the experimental shit, you know. But let's see, where we at on the 4th song here?
Yeah, we got Traditions featuring Spence Quality.
This is that dude I was telling you the story about from Sonic Bloom. This song's really fucking heavy. We kind of like went back to like almost spoken word rap on a lot of these songs with these guys, because that's kind of what they do. So it's kind of more wordy, you know what I'm saying? So let's pop that one up, man. This one's one of our favorites, Traditions with Spence Quality of Sonic Bloom. Hit it up.
Tradition is defined as the handing down of information, beliefs, and customs by word of mouth or by example from one generation to another without written instruction. And this is our tradition. Mission to share the vision. Here's wishing you care to listen. Here we go. Seen tradition give way to capital gain. Was it funny how it played? We get nothing but pain. Gave up the spice of life for something plastic and plain. We crave drastic change as a consequence of trickle down nonsense. Now we messing with the process. A confession of the contents is what we need. Shining light on all the great. We wrote the ancient histories, the mysteries, and so does blasphemy. Distorted sacred alchemy. The world surround wasn't the same when I woke up. See, reality broke up like dissolve and recrystallized. I stand mystified. Left traditions they claim they make a capitalize. Now we're seeing the lies. Now we're seeing the lies. Americana, but it seems lackluster. Welcome to the West. I guess I'll get a leather duster. Now I'm on a quest to invest a bigger, better future. Now I'm on a quest to invest a bigger, better future now. Tradition, the handing down of information, beliefs, and customs by word of mouth or by example from one generation to another without written instruction.
We are the masters of ceremony, rituals to invoke the spirit of our ancestors through the raps that we spoke. Burn the herbs to meditate and cleanse our vision with smoke. Wrote down the new traditions so the fire stays stoked. Pass it on to the next generation of our kinfolk. Bring the wealth, as you know, society has been broke. And if it's broke, fix it. We ain't waiting on the rich folk. The foundation's built from the bottom like a footnote. They're giving out citations, but the authority's a big joke. Separates us from the essence, hold the wool like dark cloaks. I never lose sight. My origin stories of the Fair Oaks. California native, though my relatives came on a boat. I inherited this coat, but my spirit stays afloat. Traversing these timelines to create the most dope. Potency to last more than a lifetime, we hope. Our children hold the beacon, gotta keep them in our scopes.
Tradition, the handing down of information, beliefs, and customs by word of mouth or by example from one generation to another without written instruction.
Resurrect from the past, traditions made to last. Make your own decisions to pass through the next light. Your next right could be your last wrong. Traditions passed on to me from previous generations. Inheriting their impatience, inheritance is a wait time. Hoping to pass on knowledge to the next. Hoping to prove you don't have to dress up to show you ain't a mess. Why? To the test of time, I've inherited the ability to rhyme, the ability to see mankind, the ability to see the mind, the ability to see we didn't invent time. We want to see how we are. Too busy trying to be stars, too interested in fancy cars. In reality, that's what we are. We living in the ultimate tradition. If you don't listen, then you're in prison. What kind of system is that? What kind of tradition is this true? Stand up to fight back. The best tradition is to react. Violence is an act. tradition.
Yeah, man.
Dope.
That one's dope as fuck, dude. We loved it that was like a dream come true for me. The way that dude hit it, and we came up with like, I was like, hey, let's do a song about traditions, and I was like, fuck, what are we gonna do for the hook? And I was like, started thinking, I'm like, let's just have Dash read the fucking meaning of tradition, and it sounded dope the way he read it. I was like, because he used to be a spoken word dude. If he was on here, he'd tell you all about it. He's got like a book. He's actually published as a writer and shit. Dash is, that dude's knows how to write some poetry shit. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, dude, let's just have you read the meaning of tradition. And the way it came out was like very hip hoppy. The way it still fit the hook. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he delivered that good.
I was like, fuck yeah, that beat, the way it fucking kind of breaks down right there and shit. It's dope. The guy that I got producing this whole album's out of fucking Portugal. He's a fucking beast, man. He's like 22. I'm like, how the fuck are you making beats like these? I mean, because there are a lot of them sound like some shit from the 90s, and it amazes me that some of those kids can pick up. A lot of them don't hear it, but some that do are just like, holy fuck, they nail it.
Yeah, it's wild.
And he's like become our producer. Like, I've been doing a lot of different guys lately, and last couple albums, just kind of trying to sift through who's what. And this dude has just nailed it every time I get a beat from him. I'm like, holy shit. So he's just been sending me packs of beats, like 40 fucking beats a month. I'm like, oh my God. So I don't, so we're set for the rest of the next couple of years if we want to be, you know what I'm saying? But I was just like, holy fuck. But it's hard to I don't want to hear them all yet, because when I start hearing beats too much, they get stale after a while, if I don't do anything to it. You hear a beat a million times, and by the time you lay something down to it, you're like, oh, fuck this beat. You kind of get tired of something after you listen to it too long. You want to just kick into the next one? Dash said he could probably join us in a little bit. He's driving back through. They were up in the mountains, so they're kind of going through a pass right now. So he's going to try to join us again. But this next song is just me and Dash. It's called The Business. We're just talking shit. This is probably the most like trappier song on here. The rest of it's a little more on the hip hop side, but this one's pretty dope. So it's called The Business. We're just kind of, like I said, talking shit, like saying how, we've been around a while and we know the business type shit. So go ahead and kick that one.
It's just a big flex on everybody.
Just a flex. Just flexing.
All
Gotta
right.
have one of those.
It's the business.
Yeah, man. It's the business. Shock and Dash, baby.
Do you know the business? No, you don't. Got it, my witness. Running that mouth ain't working no fitness. Take a new route, keep it out of my business. Doubt you be the case, but it wouldn't be the case. I got bullets by the case, and each one got your name on them. Of course, I'm going up with the blame on them. Of course, I'm going up with the dang on them. Oh, they could not, no way, shame on them. Oh, they could not, no way, shame on them. You don't mess with the biz or the cause of the kids. No, ain't shit change. It is how it is. Either see them in change or the brains on the grass, cause you ain't gonna live as a pain in my ass.
We the business, can I get a witness? Hit a flip wig, sing along, kids. Scream so loud it hurt your ribs. Been about it, we so sick. Stick around before we get big. Get rid of you so lit. Sit down, you know what it is. Been the biz since y'all was kids, and now we feel it with skill. We kill it, feel the thrill, then we heal it. Catch the feeling, then we drilling it. Shake 'em up, shake 'em down. We invite you to our sound. This is us, this is now. Business is what we about. Been about it, been around.
I like that.
Yeah, it's one of my favorite, man.
We can fuck with that.
Yeah, that's kind of like what we've been doing, you know, on a lot of the other albums, and we just wanted to kind of throw that in there just to have fun, you know. So like you hear that beat and then you hear the other ones, like that's the same dude. He can do lots of shit, you know.
Yeah, he's talented. That's crazy. Yo, guys, I gotta peace out. Sorry, man. I know
Appreciate it, man.
but,
Thank you for coming on, even, man. That's
no, for
awesome.
sure.
You showed up.
For sure, man. Sorry I was late, but everything's dope. Everything I've heard is dope as usual. So keep it up, Not Slim One. Keep it up. I'll be talking to you soon, guys.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, man. Peace, guys.
Peace.
Wow, and then there were two, you know what I'm saying?
What's that?
And then there were two.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hey, shit, I'm glad he showed up. He always shows love, man. He's on one song and hanging out and just jamming out. I like that. That's cool, man. We could just keep it moving, man. We'll just kind of keep letting the music go since there's a couple songs.
The two back-to-back tracks. Let's
do it.
7. That's Supersonic and Get Over It.
Hey, yeah, these two songs are really dope too. Just a quick back note on both of these. Supersonic is just like kind of an old school throwback to like a story about like a hip hop kid. Yeah, it's about a hip hop kid, you know, growing up in an area that people were like, you listen to hip hop, kind of mad at it, you know. So, and then it's from a perspective of that, and then the Get Over It is just about kind of getting over a girl or a situation. But the beat I got on that Get Over It one is the only one that's not from that dude I was talking about from Portugal. But this guy was actually another one of those Sonic Bloom members. He sent me this beat and I'm like, holy shit. So we got blessed with a beat and 2 verses from both those guys, man. It was awesome.
That's the shit.
So go ahead and kick both of those, man. This album's just very like hip hoppy, if you can tell, you know.
I definitely can tell. Let's get into these 2 tracks.
Cool, man. I appreciate you, brother.
Yo, at first, didn't really know what happened. Little brick threw a brick cause he caught me rapping. Little rednecks on the bridge, see him standing laughing. I'm gonna get you, motherfucker, and proceed to snapping. But it wasn't just another day. Had a new beat tape, think it was Dr. Dre. Was up real late to rewind and press play. Recite what I'd say, flow all night, all day. Got the box in the backpack with the big G battery. Watch me write a song, I'm gonna get the song battery. Doesn't matter to me, no one madder than me. It's making a matter of me, it's making them chatter teeth. Cause the flow so cold, see? Your style so stale and old, you might grow mold. But I'm bold and gifted. Gunning for the top, ain't gonna miss it. Ain't never gonna stop, they gonna miss it. Sonic speaker backpack, be rockin'. Swung first through his arm out the socket, got the key to the curse, he was finna unlock it. Had a supersonic speaker backpack, be rockin'. Swung first through his arm out the socket, got the key to the curse, he was finna unlock it.
Well, here's a little tale from way back when. Making the beat down the block was the mission. But this dude, he was different. He used his boombox like a wizard. There was powers coming out them sounds. As it pounds the ground, he would break dance around. Something like a trance now. He puts on the sunglasses, then he tilted his hat backwards. He knew the words to every rap classic. Line for line, rhyme for rhyme like whoa. He had the flow, then he started to glow. Powers exerted, cowards left in the dirt. Word for word, beat for beat, he couldn't feel the beat. Something like a sheet, something like a freak. Bow down on your knees for the supersonic beat rockin'. Boombox keep poppin', he ain't stopping. Y'all just keep jockin'.
Supersonic speaker backpack, be rockin'. Swung first through his arm out the socket, got the key to the curse, he was finna unlock it. Had a supersonic speaker backpack, be rockin'. Swung first through his arm out the socket, got the key to the curse, he was finna unlock it. Supersonic speaker backpack, be rockin'. Swung first through his arm out the socket, got the key to the curse, he was finna unlock it. Had a supersonic speaker backpack, be rockin'. Swung first through his arm out the socket, got the key to the curse, he was finna unlock it. Backpack, be rockin'. Go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm gonna leave anyway. Ain't not a thing that could make me stay. Whole lot of things I could say, but go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm gonna leave anyway. Ain't not a thing that could make me stay. I'm out the door, I say good day. Oh, you made your bed, you gotta sleep in it. Said what I said, I am not kidding. Forbidden fruit is all you ever crave. Hidden truth is now on display. Looks, I found you out. Was only looking for the clout, so what you crying about? Nothing lost, nothing gained, except a little bit of shame. You can wear like a stain. Already been a pain, so keep my name out your mouth. Don't wanna go the other route. No, my advice, you better cut it out. Bro, running your mouth, running the bill up. Huh, figured you out, now you fucked up. Huh, staring at the ground, how could you be so dumb? It's time to take a lap. You know just what the fuck you doing, so just cut the crap. I know you smell just what I'm brewing, couldn't handle vapors. Consider this, you walking papers. Go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm gonna leave anyway. Ain't not a thing that could make me stay. Whole lot of things I could say, but go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm gonna leave anyway. Ain't not a thing that could make me stay. I'm out the door, I say good day.
Get over it, yeah, I said I'm over it. Over this, pull out the fifth, let's get lit and talk that shit. Let's get lit and tell everything about this bitch. She only wants a rich, she wants to know all your biz. Where you from, where you lived, is it lover, is it a bib? Tell you right now, I'm over it. I'm a gift, I'm a privilege. Like you're here today as my witness. You'll disappear in the dark like a sickness. I don't think I'm right, I'm out my britches. You're out of sight, fizzle out with the quickness. Sick of doubt myself, I'm the business. When I hear your name, it brings pain. When I think about what it was, love has always been a buzz. It's like a drug you can't get enough of. You gotta move on, get over it before the love is gone.
Go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm gonna leave anyway. Ain't not a thing that could make me stay. Whole lot of things I could say, but go ahead and say what you got to say. I'm gonna leave anyway. Ain't not a thing that could make me stay. I'm out the door, I say good day.
Yes, that's the one. That beat right there, man. That's that dude from Sonic Bloom. It's fucking funky as fuck, huh?
Yeah, everybody's loving the music that's watching, man. Don Chaos in the chat saying what up, basically. He loves you guys.
Yeah, he's a Denver dude. I've talked to him a couple times. He knows a little bit about us. That's awesome. And Josh Vaughn, he's definitely showed mad love through the times I've been on here. That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's
Josh,
awesome. Yeah, he's a cool man. He's cool.
He used to come on shows a lot, but now he's a little busy. I haven't seen him so much on panel.
Right. Oh, yeah. People come and go. You know how it is.
Hell yeah. What up, Roxy Riddlebox?
Yeah. There's another Denver one. Colorado, at least, I believe.
Everybody's out here showing love tonight, cuz.
Fuck yeah. I appreciate it, man. Shit, we put a lot into this album. If people really sit back and listen to it, there's something for everybody on this album. If you can tell, it's got a sound going on. You know what I mean? Got a little sound, a little vibe. Got a little cool vibe.
I'm always like envious. I wish that I could express myself musically. I know I threw the hardest rap down ever of my entire life, and you guys only got to use the last part in that cipher that we put in. I know it went super hard, and that you guys were like, "Whoa, we got our wig blown on that motherfucker." Yeah, I bet that's exactly what happened. You know what I'm saying? So,
no, I don't know, man. Shit, that we've cut a lot of shit out. That's just kind of how music is. Once you get it, if you ever get into making music, you'll be surprised how much shit you cut and keep and still put here, put there. You know what I'm saying? It's weird like that. We appreciate you even trying to do that. That was awesome.
Well, it was really like screaming.
Yeah, the levels were a little up for sure, but we still could do it. We tried. My engineer did what he could.
Softer one next time, maybe.
I got another beat I was actually going to send. Like, I was like, let's do another one. I was thinking about it the other day. So I'll send it to you. I bet you'll dig this beat too.
How do you like I just like can't get past insecurity. I'm like, this isn't good.
You just got to keep putting it out. You make enough music after a while, it just, you know what I mean? It fades out. It's like you forget sometimes. There's times when we perform shows, you know, we make a lot of music, so we got a shit ton of songs we can sing live, and it's like, holy fuck. Sometimes I'm like, my boys that come see us are like, you miss a line or two, and they're like, you wrote all that? What the fuck? And you're like, yeah, I wrote it, but I've wrote like 1,000 fucking songs. So I mean, it's hard to remember.
You're up there moving around and taking in the atmosphere and trying to fucking keep it together. You know,
it's not as easy as it looks sometimes up there. It's tough, you know, and that's why most rappers have their backs, you know, they're rapping over themselves. We actually never do that. That's kind of like a thing me and Dash always were like, took pride in knowing our lyrics, you know, and fucking putting on a live show.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, it's cool and all, but when you really hear it, you can hear when the guys are fucking up over themselves. It's like, oh my God. Like the other night, listening to
like a half beat or a beat.
Listening to I saw that 3 Ring shit the other night. I'm like, holy fuck, Jay was just missing every other word, you know? I was like,
yeah, there were some spots where he just straight up wasn't rapping and shit.
Yeah, he's like, here, I don't even know what's going on. You guys do it.
Right. Well, you know, listen, that guy in the Juggalo community, he goes under a lot of criticism, that's for sure. And usually I'm right along there, you know, poking the jabs. I don't mind, but I gotta be in defense for this one time. You know, think about it this way for Defense of Violent J forgetting all of his lyrics like he normally always does. Right. That 3 Ring show was the first real Insane Clown Posse show, Jay and Shaggy on a stage performing regular Insane Clown Posse music. That happened at the end of February 2021. The last time an actual Insane Clown a regular unmodified ICP show occurred was Juggalo Day weekend at LA in 2020.
A year ago. Yeah.
Right. And then they did nothing for several months. And in October, they did the modified acoustic set. And then at Christmas, he didn't even show up.
Wow.
So, you know what I mean? So, like, to be the first real performance in a year, I ain't trying to jock it too hard, you know what I'm saying? But like
rusty, he's rusty, yeah.
For sure. And I wanted to ask you a few minutes ago, what's it looking like for live performances out in Colorado? Are you guys got anything popping up?
There's slowly starting to crack open some spots. Like the Roxy, I know you've heard of the Roxy in Denver. That's like where the big Juggalo scene out here. I think they're starting to do smaller shows, you know, like half capacity or some shit like that. Slowly starting to move into shows. And then a lot of bars are doing, like, we could play local gigs, but we just haven't done any bars or nothing yet. I think we might play something maybe in May, but I've got a couple of promoters that have asked me to play, and so it's starting to open up again a little bit. Yeah, I think because of the vaccinations and shit, people are starting to feel more comfortable or something. So, because you know they're letting people get get the shots and shit now. So, I guess that's helping.
Is that going to be something you might like? I don't want to fucking get on that, okay? But real quick,
no, right?
Is that something that you're going to have to be obligated to do in order to perform? And
I don't think so. To perform, no, I don't believe so. I hope not. I don't think so. I mean, I haven't heard that one. It might be, but I don't know. I know they were talking about some shit like Ticketmaster a couple months ago was saying some shit about you have to take a test before you go into the concert if you're a fan or something. But I don't know if that's still holding up or what. You know, like that's going to eliminate a lot of people if they do shit like that. But I don't know where we're at, man. It's been a year of this crap, so it's like, what the fuck's next?
Just get a truck and a flatbed big enough to put a fucking 2 dudes and 2 turntables and a microphone. You know what I'm saying?
Old school. Just get the block party going.
Yeah, just get the block party going. Just drive up to random parking lots and then just start fucking rapping. You got a little generator there.
Pull it out and pull out the fucking boom box and go.
Yeah, just put some cardboard on the ground and fucking boombox and shit. Yeah. Well, I was
start doing
along the lines of a traveling stage, but a boombox and like a Honda CRX.
Just open the car doors and fucking get on the roof.
Shit. That would be the shit.
Right? Just start dancing on the fucking roof and open the car door speakers. Shit, man. I've done shows in lots of places. We fucking played at a brewery one time. That shit was crazy. It was like people, straight up like fucking brewery where people are going and doing tours and shit. And we're over there at the bar fucking rocking rap and shit. That's like kids and moms and dads and shit. So we played all kinds of fun events, It's almost like playing a wedding without being invited to the wedding, kind of some shit like that. So we've had some crazy moments as far as like stage local shit, because we've been rocking together for like 10 years, me and Dash. So we've done a lot of shows locally. We used to play like 3 shows a month for the first like 6 years we were together. So, like 20 shows a year almost. But
out into Canada if the border was open.
I'd love to rock Canada if the border's open.
Come to my actual house in the trailer park.
Let's do it.
And you can perform at Blakestock.
Let's fucking Blakestock it up. Add us to the list.
Actually, I have this little brainstorm that I've been thinking on. I just want to rap at you about it for a quick minute. And basically, like, I went and bought this cheap projector.
Right.
I got it for like $100 or some shit, and it's like it'll throw up a 10-foot screen.
Okay.
So I was thinking of Blakestock this year. It would be sick if I could like host some talent, you know what I'm saying, and have them come in and do some actual sets, live sets at my fucking party.
Dude,
but, broadcasting internet on the big screen, you know what I'm saying?
Live stream it. Fuck yeah.
I got some good speakers here. It wouldn't sound like shit,
Fuck yeah, dude. Are you you have DJ abilities?
No, I don't have any DJ abilities. But I got Big Will. Big Will could be
a host. Okay. Big Will the host.
Got Swagnito. He can fucking
Swagnito.
I like that
name. Not really. I like the name though.
the E in Nito is a 3. Swagnito.
Okay. Was he a DJ or something?
Yeah, he's a DJ. He can cut some music. It sounds pretty all right. Most of these juggalos are hating on it, but it is what it is. I want to invite him to come and fucking play some music live for me for my birthday. Or not for my birthday, excuse me. You know what I'm saying? For Blakestock. Blakestock 2021.
Your birthday's in February.
Yeah, I know my birthday's in February.
Your second birthday.
So maybe near what do we do in July last year? So maybe in the summer in July, you might have some time to spend to do a little thing. We'll have to talk about it more offline, maybe.
We will. We'll definitely have to talk. If we can get into Canada, we'll come over. We'll definitely.
Yeah, man, bro. Fuck. If you guys can get into Canada, I highly doubt in 2021 you'll be able to.
Probably not this year, huh?
Yeah, probably not 2021. But yeah, whenever you can come, I'd love to entertain you as a guest for sure.
Fuck yeah. Well, whenever shows do open up, I'm sure we'll cross paths for sure now that we fucking have hung out and you've let us on the show and, shit, you're the homie for sure. So let's just keep it cruising here, I guess.
Yeah, I get a little off topic there, but it's
okay. I'm stoned. You're stoned. I think we're just having a chat.
Next,
where are we at on I think the next one
number 8, I suppose.
Okay, so this one's a little more just kind of laid back. Kind of a song about like, supposing you didn't do this and supposing you didn't do that, and just kind of different paths of life. So it's a pretty cool one. Another kind of thinker. A lot of these songs are pretty conscious. So go ahead and kick it up, man. Let's hit it.
I suppose that he chose to go the way he goes. Why, oh why, you never know. Can't see what they mean to show. Love, affection is potential. Advice ain't nice if it won't let you grow. Please think twice is my advice. A wasted life is a heavy price. He never stopped to consider his worth. Yeah. Why he was put right here on this earth. Just play a victim since birth. Didn't care who he hurt. I could see it in his eyes. Every compliment I made was just an insult in disguise. Always thought the worst, so he never was surprised. Defense mechanism internally designed. Didn't see him out in public, he socially resigned. Mental decline till as old as time. I suppose that he chose to go the way he goes. Why, oh why, you never know. Can't see what they mean to show. Love, affection is potential. Advice ain't nice if it won't let you grow. Please think twice is my advice. A wasted life is a heavy price. I suppose that he chose to go the way he goes. Why, oh why, you never know. Can't see what they mean to show. Love, affection is potential. Advice ain't nice if it won't let you grow. Please think twice is my advice. A wasted life is a heavy price.
Suppose you chose the right path. Suppose you chose not to like that. As a matter of fact, I don't understand half you cats. I suppose you'll chatter back. Now what's whacking the whack? Someone who won't fight back. Always make me laugh the way you act. Now that's alright. Life just goes how it goes. In someone else's eyes, you're the hero. Never let you down, not a zero. Even though it's ups and downs, I know you'll make it through somehow. That's it.
That's it. We just kept it like that. That's kind of how, like, when I took that take of that song, they were like, let's keep that in. Where I'm like, that's it at the end. And then just kind of the record, it's almost like a record ending. Did you hear that?
Yeah. A wasted life. It's a heavy price. Yeah, man. I feel like I've been wasting my, I've been living on the internet and doing all these live streams and hanging out with my friends. It's a really wonderful thing that I still get to have at least the ability to communicate with them digitally during the fucking frustrating time and the fucking border being closed and shit. But, it's not the same as
It's not the same, yeah.
It
sucks. I want to connect with people too and more in person. I hate just doing this bullshit, It's fun for a while.
My life, you know what I'm saying? Because at least I get to nurture somewhat, doing it online and everything.
Yeah.
And the support from the people is also a little bit validating. I enjoy the feeling of being validated for the shit that I'm doing online, because
I
feel like I could just in a very ignorant way. I also could just simply not do it. You know what I mean?
Sure, man.
So the validation from the people that watch is real, and getting to talk with the homies is real. So
you guys,
but I'm not doing nothing, so it feels like I'm wasting it. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're just sitting right there. Yeah.
Every day it's right here in this chair, looking at the TV,
looking at the screen. Yep. I feel that, man. Yeah. I know what you're saying. You guys have a tight community on this channel, though. I really appreciate that. That's why I tune in and check y'all out. There's a bunch of characters on here.
Yeah, there's some new characters coming around too. It's crazy. Everything's always changing.
Isn't that weird? You guys attract different shit all the time.
You never know who's who, but it's comforting to know that they're there.
I mean, I've seen y'all for the last 3 years, so I've seen a lot of different people coming and going for sure.
Oh yeah, I've been around for a couple years now too.
It's an interesting scene. It's fun though, You guys are always up
when
to
we're
something.
live. If it's live, if the public can see it, I just chalk it up to pure chaos.
Yep, it is.
And if you look beyond anything deeper, if you look for a deeper meaning, then you're doing yourself a disservice emotionally and mentally, most likely, because
right. You're probably one of those people mad about it all. A lot of people mad about nothing.
Just look at it as you're opening a door to chaos. You got to be prepared for what's coming at you.
Fuck yeah, that's part of being online and the internet. It's fucking everybody's got their thoughts and opinions.
Yeah, it's really. I don't want to get off topic, I guess, but I guess we're just shooting the shit. Like the internet has really normalized everything. You know, it's not different. It's not different in a little town than what it is in a big city.
It's not.
You know, we're in an ever evolving society, and that aspect of the internet normalizing everything seems like I don't know, bleak maybe.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Definitely. It's weird. I'm you know, because you just transition through time, and it's crazy. You don't know what the next 10 years will bring. Think about what 2011, how different. It's definitely different now than 2011, 10 years ago. I always look at 10-year periods.
2011, I can't even think about 2011.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you look at, I've always done that in my life, looked at like 10-year periods, like, God, how different is it from this to this? It's interesting. It's like, what the fuck? So 2021 to 2031, I'm sure it's going to be way different than what we're doing right now, because it just keeps going faster, you know?
Yeah. I'm the type of person that believes in the Agenda 21 theory.
Okay.
Like, things are just, I don't want to talk about it now because it's
I know what you're talking about.
You go crazy, you know?
I know what you're talking about. Yep. I know exactly what you're saying. Yeah, man.
That shit, that Agenda 2021 or, you know, Agenda 21, that's the real shit. I think in the next 10 years, by 2030, shit's going to be way fucking different. You know, I think that something that we never expected is going to be, it's going to be bigger than I think there's going to be something that's going to happen that is going to be larger than the concept of the coronavirus shutting down the world economy, essentially. And, you know, halting a lot of traveling around the world. I think there's going to be, in the next 10 years, a lot more restrictions on travel. And I think that it's
like New World Order style, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's 100% exactly what I'm like trying to allude to. You know what I mean? Like, not allude to it, but
it's already.
I don't want to start saying things and then start thinking about different things to say.
Oh yeah, no.
We want to play some music here, so.
Hey, we're just having a conversation. This is good. You know, we're not on a time schedule really, unless you are. I'm just chilling tonight, kicking the shit, listening to an album, talking. Hey, that album or that song got us to talking about shit. That's good. That's what I wanted to do. The next song, it's kind of going in this vibe. This is the part of the album you could kind of see we're going through transitions. So this part of the album is kind of towards the last couple songs is more just like real stuff. You know, we're talking real shit on it, like we're talking right now, just life stuff and, you know, thoughts about the future and whatnot. And this next one is Ticking Away. It's just kind of what we were just talking about. Time's ticking away. Like that's one thing. You know, that's the first thing I say in the rhyme is one thing you can guarantee is time keeps ticking away. You know, that's never going to stop, time. But anyway, that's the song. So these songs we were really thinking deep on a lot of this shit. You know what I mean? And this song's featuring a good friend of ours out of Colorado, another really good MC. His name is Time. It's kind of funny. It's called Ticking Away, and it's about time. I was like, we got to get Time on this because he's a deep thinker rapper anyway. So it was just funny that the concept of his name being Time. So cool, man. Go ahead and kick it.
Hell yeah. This is Time. Ticking Away featuring
Ticking Away featuring Time.
Next day ain't promised, give them all that you got, just be honest. Gonna shoot your shot, strike when the iron hot, either try or not, you're unhappy. This ain't the scene you sought, it ain't a drag like a bag, let the sails get caught. Fight a win, live in sin, don't curve your got one life to live, try to do it with purpose. So when they close the curtains, won't say that I'm worthless. I can feel the time ticking, what I do to deserve this ain't slowing. Who you kidding, just knowing when it ended, wind blowing, limbs bending, feel the message they send it. Still got time to spend, relationships to mend, get gardens to tend, take a trip around the world, I bet you make 100 friends. Just some ideas that I jotted for a time that's allotted, live for life and love and not profit, not profit. I feel time ticking away, tick, 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 ticking away. Told the truth, what you want me to say? Time's tick, tick, ticking away.
One thing that stays the same as time keeps ticking away. Give your best in this time before it fades away. Live it up, show that love, don't be stuck holding a grudge. And you could live your life full of sludge. Nobody wants that, and that's a known fact. Time is one thing you can't get back, so enjoy every minute you have. Rather be glad than sad, rather be red than bad. You can't take back what you don't already have. Don't wanna live this life like a fad. Now here we go, you can hear it in our flow. We appreciate life as a whole. Feel the vibration in your soul. Yeah, it has meaning and it feels the glow. Live it up, feel the feelings that this life has to offer. Be on time's side and you'll prosper. Define each day and you'll conquer.
I feel time ticking away. Tick, 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 ticking away. Tell the truth, what you want me to say. Time's tick, tick, ticking away.
Time is not linear, we're here for just a splinter. Today could be a summer or the sunset in the winter. I stole time on the clock to write this. I wrote this to inspire the exploited and hopeless. Is focus to sanitize the demons. My bars is where the soap is. No time for poison and milligram hypnosis. Shock already told you, maybe there's no tomorrow. Death is the wisdom, I grab the mic and then I follow. My friend just killed himself, every day is feeling hollow. So I'm staring in the mirror like it's my time borrowed. Life gets foul, every day I'm in the bonus. I'm grateful for the elders and the lessons that they showed us. It was never the money, it was passion that drove us. The ones who came for fame and ice are the ones who froze up. This is for the weeds who saw some light and rose up. Cause death is always waiting, today he could have chose us.
I feel time ticking away. Tick, 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 ticking away. Tell the truth, what you want me to say. Time's tick, tick, ticking away.
I like that one, man.
Yeah, man, that one's a good one. We had fun doing that. It was, you know, you always think about when I rap these songs, I always think about the sessions and how it felt. And, you know, you got to go in geared up when you do sessions, man. It's so interesting putting your voice, hearing your own voice over and over and trying to figure out how you sound. And it's interesting, you know what I mean, to make it sound right. If you can hear, I don't know, you know probably a little bit about hearing music because you listen to a lot of music, I'm sure, but the production is really well on this. It's like we dialed it in really nice on this album.
Yeah, it really was reminding me, some of the beat on that was reminding me of Rascals, like
okay,
some old Rascals beat. You know that shit?
I've heard the name, yeah.
Rascals, yeah. It's a track called "Top of the World." I gotta send it to you, man. I really fucking. Okay. That song is one that really influenced me when I was mad young, and I would love to share that with you.
Fuck yeah, share it with me.
A little bit of noise.
I'd love to hear it.
You think it sounded a little bit like Nas?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these beats are like very like in that 90s East Coast vibe, you know, backpacky. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's kind of like I said, when me and Dash first met, that's like what we were doing. We were just total hip hop heads, and that was like the vibe. So this is cool to bring it back like 10 years after like our first album. This is 10 years later, and we're kind of taking it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I haven't heard one that sounds like shit. You know what I mean? I like the music that you guys make.
I appreciate it, man. We try to put some effort into it. You know, we care a lot about it. We got pride in what we do, you know. So we're not just like, we're hybrid. We do everything. We're like we're hip hop, but we can do crazy rap, and we can do trap rap, and we could do, you know, conscious. We could do, you know, freestyle. We can do lots of different shit. But like that's what makes us fun. Is why we keep doing it. Is because we just keep trying to figure out another style. You know what I mean? We're not just doing the same album over and over.
Right.
So, or the same song over and over, you know. And this one has there's a sound to this album which I really like. Like we really thought about the selection of. That's another part of the art of it, is selecting what song goes where to the flow of an album. It's fucking, that's tough too, man. That can take like a couple weeks itself, just sifting through what order do we want to put this in? You know what I mean?
Yeah, when it comes to me writing raps and stuff, which I don't do very often, I recognize that they're like all over the place, and I really admire like you know, people like you guys, anybody but you tonight, you know what I'm saying, that can like keep it together and tell a story that has structure and isn't just like a clusterfuck of ideas, like
rap and shit. Yeah,
streamed into a microphone. You know what I mean?
That's kind of just through progression, you know. I mean, like I said, we've been doing it a while together. We have a group sound, you know. Like there's a sound with me and Dash, and we're very different, but it works somehow. You know what I'm saying? This is like it's kind of a interesting mesh. So that's what we thought as soon as we started working together. We did like 2-3 songs the first time I met him. We went to a studio and, you know, and like I think we did 2 or 3 songs in like an hour, and we were like, holy fuck, you know, it just felt right, you know what I'm saying? And from there we were like, well, let's just make an album, and then let's make another album, and then before you know it, we're, you know, a group and making albums together and doing shows, and you know what I'm saying?
That's intense. So many ideas, you know what I mean? I could barely make one rap, you know. You guys are making albums. It's really impressive how you can get so many unique ideas down.
Yeah, that's what my engineer was telling me, because we have a guy that we go to, a real studio out here, and he works with a lot of artists, and he was like, you guys, nobody cranks out shit as quick as you guys. You know what I mean? We just and it sounds good. It's not like we're like rushing it. It's like we already know what we want when we do it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's the biggest part of the going into a studio with a lot of rappers is they just go into party and don't know what they're doing and just want to be saying shit on a mic and don't even have a thought and don't even have a structure. We go in with like a hook, a verse, an idea, a fucking everything has something to it. It's not just like we're gonna talk about the floor today. We talk about shit that has meaning to it. You know what I mean? And that's an art too. It takes time. This all takes time. We're not new, you know, we've been around. So what you're hearing is like something that's been polished in a long time together.
I feel like, excuse me, I feel like me creating myself, exercising myself creatively, pardon myself. I'm a little stoned right now, Shock. I feel like I'm mumbling. Let me start again. I feel like the most creative that I have been able to be myself on the internet was when I was producing the Why Would You Do That show. Are you familiar with it? When we were doing all the eating stuff.
I do. I remember that. I've seen your shows. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I made over 100 of those, and it was a bit like it was a lot of it was a collaborative effort, but at the end of the day, like the majority of the ideas were group made, but like I drove that, and then like I told everybody where to be with the cameras. You know, I was the
like the producer.
I was the editor, you know, and I really focused like a lot of my energy into doing that. And like it was running really well for a while. And then it started to get a little bit stale for some of the players and some of the contributors. And it fell off. So, but after we did 100 episodes of that. Wow. And in the end, I just had to look at the project and say, well, the workload just simply wasn't worth the payout at the time. You know, it's great to I always get like accused of alienating my loyal community. You know what I'm saying? Because I wanted that show to be bigger, but you know, we were putting it out there, and it just wasn't. It wasn't what it needed to be more, and it wasn't. So we had to stop.
I totally know what you're saying, man. It's the hardest thing about, you know, like it's amazing because I have a lot of people when me and Dash tell people how long we've been together, they're like, holy fuck. Because in rap, most dudes want to be the star. When it's hard to have duos and groups, you know, like that's a rarity nowadays. You don't have a lot of that as much as you used to. So to stick together, because you change and you go through moods and you go through times in your life and your years and shit go by and things change and people, you know what I'm saying? To actually still keep on the same fucking page, to still have the same ideas, same desire, same hunger together. It's like, it's crazy that we still can we've dug into something, man. It's like magic in a way. We feel magic when we do this shit.
Is there a driver? Is there a driver between you and Dash, or you guys are on the same level? Or
I mean, he's pretty. I'm pretty on it. I'm probably the one that pushes it the most, but he's definitely right on it. Like he's kind of like, like your right hand man. He's right there, right when I need him. You know what I mean?
That's how I feel about the Iceman. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
If I can get my motivation back to be more creative and exercise that part of myself, he would be like pretty much right on board. Like, as long as he was willing to consent to whatever we were doing, then he's on board to do it. But like he said that he had to, like, we couldn't continue that food eating show. It was getting too much. Just becoming too much.
Shows are probably different. Yeah, I could see it being a tough thing. Different topics, different styles of shit you guys do, getting stale after a while or whatever. That's why you're always changing shit up. You've got how many different shows in the last couple of years? You guys changing it up on here a lot.
Always pushing out shows. I had some shows here. Excuse me, on Studio 17. Remember, we did that No Seconds show.
I do remember that.
That show was good. It was. We ate the last meals of killers that were put to death.
Yeah, that was a cool idea.
Yeah, we would talk. Well, I stole the idea.
Oh,
I stole the idea. I saw somebody do some type of art recreation where they just made the meals and took pictures of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I thought that the concept of that was pretty fresh. So I put those images into like a video format and just took the title No Seconds,
right,
and ran with it. And that was a really good show, but like motivation on that sort of waned because, again, like spending the budget on some of those foods was just like it was a bit much. And then it's like we don't want to just keep eating pizzas all the damn time. So that one became a little bit difficult.
Everybody wanted pizza for their last meal, huh?
Well, it's not so much that everybody wanted pizza for their last meal, Shock. It's that everybody that was included in the show that I didn't want to shell out the cash.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Meals and everything.
Right. So pizza was the answer.
Well, yeah, we were looking at more easier meals that people had. You know what I mean? And
sure, yeah. You're not gonna go get a
go get a bucket of KFC or buy a burger or something, but
you're not gonna get a fucking New York strip or something or whatever they call it.
Yeah. And then we also had a show we called Cooking Mima with Mima. She would do some live cooking. She made some chicken once, and she made some other shit. It was pretty dope.
Nice.
But anyway, we have been through a lot of shows on Studio 17. Brooklyn Menace has put out a bunch of shit on Studio 17, some crazy shows. The Greatest Show, I think.
I remember that one, yeah.
Maybe he did that one on his Brooklyn Menace channel, but, it's a conglomerate of all the same shit, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. He's the homie for sure, too. I've definitely been talking to Brooklyn for a couple of years, too. He's a fan of our music, so.
Yeah, Brooklyn's great.
I like Brooklyn. He's a good guy. Well, let's keep it moving. This next one is actually featuring Equipto, which is the next big star that but guy that I like. And you know what I'm saying? He's an underground legend from the Bay Area, the one I was talking about that was with Andre Nicotina and stuff. So this dude was another dream come true that we got him. And this is a deeper song as well because he's more of a deeper, these guys are pretty thinking kind of rappers. So we kind of were doing more of that style. And this one's called Restricting Progress, which is just talking about kind of now, like how they're restricting progress. It's kind of just the title, you know what I'm saying? So
I like the name Equipto. It sounds like a superhero.
Yeah, he's good, man. He's from the Bay Area. If you don't know about him, you should listen to him, Blake. I think you'd like him.
All right, well, we're going to bump this one right now.
Cool, man. Let's get into it.
Don't be so pleased to be stuck in your ways. We need growth, especially these days. To watch the record spin, the same song plays. Stuck in a loop, stuck in the days. Let's start dropping what is holding us back. Well, they ain't stopping because of how you react. Keep moving. The odds are only gonna stack. I'm here to help you. You ain't gotta be alone to jack. They're on constant attack and I'm tired. Steady footing like I'm walking on a wire. Smell what I'm cooking, do you share my desire? Get unstuck from the muck and the mire. I'm a chance taker, money maker. All my life is stake here. I wanna break here. No rest for the wicked, guess I'll grind till I meet my maker. No rest for the wicked, guess I'll grind till I meet my maker.
While we deep-minded, society is more blinded, restricting progress, restructuring thought process. Restricting progress. When you get deeper, it's like you meet the reaper. That's how they want you to believe it. This life is so misleading. They want you to stay defeated, but as we stay achieving, life is love, don't get it conceited. I don't think you see it. Everything you believe in, for this truth will bleed for it. Implant our seed with it. Restricting progress, deflecting logic, upsetting your calmness, redirecting your thoughts quick. Now let's figure out how to solve this. Figure out how to evolve from this. Medicated state of mind, dedicated to this life, making it through the night, taking us for a ride. Which path do you choose in this life? It's like picking a rat from a hat, then you lose over the abuse. Restricting progress, all they want you to do is lose. While we deep-minded, society is more blinded, restricting progress, restructuring thought process. Restricting progress.
I know what it means when you follow your dream, being persistent and reaching out for love, but no one wanna listen to you. Doing your own thing, respecting the tradition, but you ain't trying to hear about the limits and restrictions, though. It's a process and we're the living testament. It's real life, though you might receive these mixed messages. See, I don't ever wanna hold you back from success or thinking that's the only path to your happiness. You gotta know you never stop learning, and it's not the destination, it's the journey. I think of these vast lands that are distant from these mainstream channels with no distraction underneath the shadows. I'm still here like spirits up in the candles. We run free, still upstream with no paddle. These hard times, at times are hard to handle, but don't worry about the war, we still fighting the battle. True.
While we deep-minded, society is more blinded, restricting progress, restructuring thought process. Restricting progress.
Yeah, man. What'd you think?
Yeah, I think that the whole album as a whole is a real mood, you know what I'm saying? It's something that you can put on and fucking listen from start to end without any interruptions. In a really like easy to digest sort of way. Like it's sort of seamless. It feels like.
Right.
I know we've been listening to it in a fragmented sense, but from the way that I've been taking it in, it sounds like it front to back, it's good to go.
Yeah, man. Like I said, we really thought about it. So I hope so. I appreciate that. Hell yeah, man. Well, I just hit Dash up again. I don't know. He said he's going to try to pop on again. So just keep an eye out. But we got 2 songs left. So I guess if we want to just pop into the next one, this next one's also another feature with another dude out of the Sonic Bloom group. This is the other guy, Adam Fission. And he's really dope too. This song's just kind of almost like there's no chorus or nothing. We're just kind of rapping off each other, just kind of a classic hip hop style track. And it's called What It Is, What It Isn't. Just kind of talking shit. So it's just a fun one. So we'll just go ahead and kick that one, and we'll see if Dash joins. And if not, we'll just move on to the next and talk a little more and call it good. It's been a good show, man.
Sounds dope. Let's do it. This is What It Is, What It Isn't, featuring Adam Fission.
Yep, Fission.
What it is, what it isn't. He's free, he's in prison. Said he's blind, said he's got the vision. Just never mind, no, you better listen. What? check seems off, my buddy. They must have rounded. My buddy, you round up, not down.
Look at that guy over there. Is he really there or is it just a glare? You're so unaware you don't even notice the stare. Life is so unfair. I heard you paid a guy to sit in your chair. Now that seems a little strange, but who's to blame? All you want to do is claim the fame. Your life will never be the same. We're here to get all up in your brain. These times are so insane. Hoping this life you don't blow out your brain. What it is, what it isn't. There's so much division in this mission. Swear to God you got the visions, but you can never make a decision. You swear you got the reasons, but you're always claiming victim. Seems to me you don't know how to live it. It is what it isn't.
A little birdie told me that she was my homie's homie and she had something to show me, so I better go and see it. I never thought I'd be in this position, but I'm witnessing a litmus test. Before the bullets hit my chest, I see it. I didn't know the vest you gave me had a Kevlar center, and the splintering of ribs meant that the bullets didn't enter. I only felt the pain of knowing that the same mistakes were being made and that my destiny is to be alive to see it. I treated with respect the situation and connected all the dots. I thought I had it all on lock, but didn't see it. I guess it's best in life to roll the dice and pay the price, then spend your days waiting to play the game and claim you didn't see it. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. You can lead a lamb to slaughter, but you can't make it think.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Yeah, it was just a fun one. We just kind of had a little fun on that one. Wasn't as serious as the rest of them. Just kind of spitting. Just kind of rap. Yeah, it's a good, fun name, right? These dudes are dope. I mean, like, the thing that we're liking about this album that I've showed a couple of friends of mine that are musicians and stuff, and you know, I always respect their opinions because they, you know, make music too and kind of get it. So they were saying these guys that are on these songs don't sound like they're standing out like a feature would. They sound like they're part of the group almost. You know what I mean? Like they're not like, oh, this dude sounds way like you could tell that's him. Like you wouldn't know if you didn't know who these guys were. That we all kind of just meshed together, you know.
That's a compliment, obviously, that you sound like these other people and they sound like you.
Yeah, it's just like kind of like it makes it not sound like these dudes are just like, oh, we're doing a feature to be on your song. Like they sound like they're part of it. You know what I mean? Because some dudes will just do features just because they get paid or whatever the fuck, you know. And these dudes are more like genuine about it. You know what I'm saying? So it feels realer, I guess, is what I'm trying to say.
More organic.
Yeah, they feel like they're part of the crew, you know, like it fit good. And that's another hard thing too, to select the right song or beat to get these dudes on, because you don't want to just send them some bullshit and be like, yeah, here you go, what do you think? You know, you got to like really almost study what each rapper is about. And like I said, I was a fan of these guys all anyway, so I kind of already knew what I thought in my head, like, oh, this would be perfect kind of beat and idea. And it actually, as soon as I told both these dudes the idea, like the Traditions and then this one, they both were like, hell yeah, that's perfect. It didn't take them but whatever amount of time to write the songs, so they didn't seem like they forced those songs. They felt like they were, you know what I mean, like they were having fun rapping those. So it was cool like that, you know. And it just works like that. It doesn't always work that way, man. I've had a lot of different features through the years, you know. Been doing it a long time, and you know, paid some guys, got some freebies, got some this, got some that, you know. And it's funny how each one is different. And I've had to, you know, in the past, it's funny, just a quick story. It's like I had this one dude, I sent him a verse and I was like, hey, this song's about this, this, and this. And he like sends me back like a freestyle. And I'm like, this has nothing to do with the song. Can you redo it? You know, and he did. So I was cool. I was like, fuck yeah. Well, at least he redid it. You know, a lot of people are like, I wouldn't even have asked him. I would have just took the verse, you know. And I'm like, not me. I don't, you know, fuck that. If I'm going to, especially if I'm paying somebody for it, you know.
Yeah. So you want to fit the vision, right?
Right. So it's like, here's the song. This is what it's about. And then they're talking about something completely different. It's like, no, you know, like Jay and them tell that story about how Old Dirty Bastard. The song wasn't even about bitches.
Yeah, excuse me, I was just about to reference that. Yeah,
you know, like,
I would love to hear that old whatever they had planned. I would love to hear what that would have been.
The original idea, yeah, me too. I would have liked to heard that too. You know, they got tons of fucking songs they just haven't put out still. They could probably do like 10 forgotten freshnesses, you know, keep it moving.
Yeah, for sure.
They got so much music. What do you think of that new shit? Are you a fan or no?
Yeah, some of it hits for me, and then like, you know, for me, not everything can be a banger, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, and I always think kind of like, I think that a lot of people nowadays, it's a different style of people listening to stuff, and a lot of people want to like compare it to like other shit that's out or whatever. And rap, Juggalo, ICP's never been anything but ICP. Like, they're weird and strange and always have a weird direction. Every album's weird, you know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what the fuck they're doing. I get what people are bitching about, like they don't sound as Jay or whatever doesn't sound as into it or whatever the fuck. It's a different time, you know, and I think that people give people too much of a hard time. I think there's too many critics that have no idea what the fuck. They're just saying hate to hate, and it's like, you know, like I just said earlier, like like the best opinions. I love fans' opinions too, but when you're making music, is like if a real musician tells you stuff and they know how to do it and make it and whatnot, those opinions are weigh a little more to me, because it's like, all right, this dude gets it. So as a musician, I get what they're doing, Violent J and Shaggy. It's a whole different style of shit, and you know, it's not like
keep repeating the same shit. It's just, if you want that one, go listen to that one. You know, we got to keep moving.
Yeah, they're not going to just do the same shit over and over. Like I was saying, we don't do that either. You can't. Otherwise, you would not keep. They've been doing it 30 years or whatever. It's like, there's no fucking way you're going to continue to make the Jackal Brothers or whatever over and over. It's not going to happen, you know. So I get people, but I think that it sounds like it's just a different style, like as usual. Like, you can't say, oh, these guys don't have bars or whatever the fuck, or they're not rapping good. They've never rapped good and had bars. They're always just, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
It's for a certain audience. It's not for fucking...
It's relevant to those who want it to be.
Yeah, it's not like, this isn't for fucking, you know, the dude that's going to be like almost the album, kind of what we're listening to. Like, it's not for those kind of people really, in a way, because it's like they're not going to get it, you know? They don't get it. I always got it. I've been a Juggalo since 94, so I've been down a long motherfucking time, and I get what it's all about, you know what I mean? And it's always been about the music for me, always. I've never looked at those guys and wanted to judge their life or what the fuck they do on their off time or any of that bullshit. It's about the music, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel a similar way, you know what I mean? It's fun to bust balls and shit, and
I get that they're all, you know, they're old now. They're not, I mean, it's not easy to make music after music after music. So I think Jay's just going through some different shit. He's, you know, he's obviously getting really crazy. He's really losing his mind. Right? Doesn't it look like it? Shit, those streams it does.
Yeah. I was defending his performance earlier in this stream, but he definitely also at the same time was...
I'm just talking about in general, as like being on those streams, those shows, like he's wilding out in crazy ways about chicks and about this and about that. It's like, whoa.
Yeah, he just like walked up to that chick and started talking to her about her tits.
Get your number. The ring ladies, the ring girls of the wrestling show.
Yeah, giving everybody pens on that.
It's just funny to see Jay like, yeah, it's just because I've been down with those dudes so long, and it's like, holy fuck. It's like Jay's almost going back to being 17 again or something. You know, he's like going backwards.
The Patreon stuff that they're doing is cool, and they're definitely getting
cool. I like it. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea too. I think that that like I love shows, and like it's great to see this different side of them with all this live content that they've been putting out with the Patreon. However, it needs more shows, cuz I need more fucking shows, man.
They need ideas, yeah.
Need more regular shows. Like I'm a clown boy and I love the music and I like the talking and shit, but I love the music, and so it's like
we want to hear more music stuff.
Trying to listen to that music and like listening to them. Like I like the Patreon, but I want the music. You know what I'm trying to say? Like
Yeah, they're wasting a lot of time. Yeah.
Are we
Right?
getting oversaturated? Like we get a new album out of them every year, and then like a gathering and some concerts, and it's like, you know,
Yeah.
that's fine, that's pretty cool. But like, are we getting? I sometimes feel like I'm getting a little oversaturated with talking about 30 years ago. You know what I'm saying all the time?
I totally know what you're saying. That's all you talk about with them because that was the good days. But no, it is. It's really hard to stay relevant as long as they have. It's cool that they have, but you know they've always been known for missing dates and being late on everything. But it's getting to a point now where people are tired of it and it's old. And I don't know. It's like if it's funny if like they really even still. I know they still want to do it, but there's something missing in the older stuff. You know, when you get older, it's a passion. Your certain passions fade out and parts of your fucking soul are different. And I mean, things change over time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
He's got kids and shit now. He's been fucked over by a lot of chicks and this and that. And he doesn't know who to trust and he's lonely. And, Jay's fucked up right now. And Shaggy just stays Shags as he's just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It feels like, he's always going to be Shaggy no matter what. So, it's.
You did watch that Saturday show?
I did. I saw it. Yeah.
You saw Shaggy looking a little annoyed?
Oh, yeah. He's very annoyed. He's, Jay's been embarrassing him.
He's out there. Shaggy's out there fucking working 7 days.
Irrelevant. Yeah. He's trying to keep a good name with the Juggalos and keep everybody trusting them and loving them. And Jay's kind of just
doing that Shaggy Creep show. They got that thing on Twitch that they're doing with that little podcast that they got going on. And Shaggy is doing 7 days a fucking week, man.
I appreciate it. I think that's good.
I don't watch a lot of I watch the Shaggy and the Creep show, but I don't watch stuff, and I don't watch the podcast really that often. Every time I tune into that podcast, like honestly, they're literally always fucking eating cake. And I'm just like, what is up with these cake eaters, man?
That's interesting that he's still got Keegan rolling with him because, I mean, that's Shaggy's boy, I guess, huh?
My new rap song, Stop Living in the Past.
Yeah.
Fuck I ain't trying to diss it, man. I'm just saying, like, fuck, everyone is 30 years ago. And it's cool because everybody wants to hear these stories and shit, but a lot of the stories are the same. And the technical fucking issues that come through with it, like some of them are hard to digest, but the last couple shows that they did were flawless as far as video and audio were concerned. So
they've been getting better at it. It seems like they've got somebody doing some actual directing and editing and whatever the fuck, I don't know, man. The thing that I've gotten from all these streams, because I've checked them out here and there. I've seen quite a few through the last couple months they've done them. Is like you said, you're hearing a lot of the same stories. It's just a lot of just talking and bullshitting, which it's cool, but we've heard all that. Like you said, I want to hear music. I want to know what's going next. They don't really ever talk about, like, even when they dropped the Yum Yum Lord, like they could have talked about it that night it dropped. They didn't say shit about it. You know what I mean?
Right. And on the other side of that too, I gotta see both sides of it. Like those guys have lived humongous lifestyles. You know what I'm saying?
They have.
They've certainly done more things that they've forgotten than that they can probably remember,
They've lived like
experiences. But also at the same time, like, you and me, we're telling the same fucking stories, the best times too, you know what I'm saying? So
you always repeat yourself, yeah.
So to do it 3 days a fucking week and pay $66 a month for every other month for it, it's I don't know. I did like that Juggalo Gong show, Shock.
That was cool. I saw that.
You know why I liked it? Because it wasn't them talking about 30 fucking years ago.
They weren't. They were just doing now. Yeah, I agree. I totally agree.
And I don't mean to like stay on ICP, but I don't have a problem with them getting paid. That's what they got to do. And
that's how they survive.
And like I miss. Well, I don't miss it, but it's unfortunate that they didn't put another auction in this February Patreon. I think that they should do that, you know, put out some big stuff and hold a big auction like they did in December. You know, just auctioning off those jerseys every show, whatever.
Whatever, right?
Whatever.
I agree.
And all those big jerseys with the fucking flyer on them, like none of those are good, dude. Like, oh, cool, you put that image on a jersey, that's cool. But like these flyer jerseys, they're junk.
That's like something you know we would do or something. What I'm saying is I'm not gonna pay whatever the fuck they're doing for that. That's crazy. I agree. It's they're running out of ideas, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think some of those jerseys would have looked maybe good if they would have taken out the negative space.
Yeah, I saw them too. They weren't that great. It was kind of like, whoa, craziness, man.
Yeah, you know, they got their merch game up though. You know, people are still fucking buying merch.
That's their survivals right there, man.
I think right now they've realized, like a lot of people, this is not an original thought, have, you know, they've learned now that they can make some fucking money online and not fucking tour and probably make, you know, maybe potentially more. You know, I don't know. I can only speculate, you understand, but
I don't know what they make. I mean, you just have to do it. You'd really have to break the math down on a tour, but you know,
yeah, I guess if you got like, yeah, I don't know.
I mean?
They are getting, they don't have to move. You know what I'm saying?
How many Patreons do they have? Do you know? What's their total?
Well, like I can't figure it out off the top of my head, but I'll say this: they did one in October, they did one in December, and they did one in February. Sure. And every one of those months, they did a show basically every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday.
Oh shit! Damn. That's a lot of talking about the same shit. Like you said, what are you gonna do with 4 days, 3 days a week, whatever the fuck? That's crazy. Yeah.
Well, they put up the JCWs. They got like let's play some fucking board games. It's like they got, you know, they got the Juggalo Night Court, which is an all right thing, but like the last Juggalo Night Court, Violent J was so fucking hard to understand. It was crazy.
I saw pieces of it. It is crazy. They're just doing shit they do at the gathering, pretty much, I guess, huh?
Yeah, they definitely have folded some Juggalo gathering games into their roster of Patreon shows.
I mean, that's their go-to shit because they have all those, like, that's what they do every year at the gathering.
And I think that this is the first time I actually thought this. I think that they're probably like, they did Juggalo Weekend, and all that it was really just a regular Patreon. They didn't, you know.
Sure, I know. Yeah. Well, I mean,
I think the Juggalo Gathering is going to be the same thing. I think it's just going to be a regular month. It's going to be the month of Juggalo Gathering. Like, there's no way I can foresee them doing any type of physical get-together. Like a traditional gathering of the Juggalos, I just can't see that happening in 2020.
Right. I don't think so either. I don't think there'll be another gathering this year. I mean, they'll do something, but it's just still weird out there. Yeah, I mean, what's their next move? Are they doing another stream?
Yeah, I guess that's
April.
Yeah,
every other month.
Yeah, every other month. Yeah, exactly. $66.50 American from every Patreon.
Wow.
Every other month.
That's like pretty much like somebody coming to a show every other.
It's just a little bit over $1 a day.
Okay.
Every single day, spread out over the course, on average, including the off months, it works out to be about $1 a day.
Damn. Well,
a little more than $1 a day.
Somebody hit them to that.
That pays for the Patreon is paying $1 a day for that ICP shit.
Somebody must have told them behind. They got somebody in their ear that said, "You guys can make money doing this shit, right?" And they did it. You know, they didn't think of that.
It's the most expensive subscription service I think that we have. The subscription to StreamYard is cheaper than the Patreon.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes, it is.
The Patreon actually costs us more money than the whole internet bill.
Jeez.
Yeah, shit's crazy out here.
That's crazy.
Yeah, you know how it is, man.
they got everybody, man.
Yeah, I don't fault them, you know what I'm saying?
I don't fault them either. That's all the way they're making money, probably. That and merch, I guess.
Yeah,
Not
you know,
making no show money.
If I'm not giving him money for the Patreon, I'm just waiting to give him money for an actual show. So
I can't wait to see him live again. I mean, shit, this is stupid shit. I'm tired of these. So every month they have what? It ends with a show every month, pretty much.
Yeah, that's kind of been how it sort of went down. Yeah, they do the concert as
Do all the bullshit during the month, then do a show.
It's one of the last things that they do is the concert.
Right, just to keep everybody, hey, watch till the end. We're doing a show. That's crazy. I mean, that's probably going to push a lot of other artists to do that in a way, though. They're kind of opening the door too, you know.
Yeah. Oh, are you in trouble?
Oh no, that's my boy Dash just text me. Dash just text. I think he's just asking if we're still on. Hold on.
Yeah, I was thinking about jumping into this last track. I'll let you.
Last track. Let's go ahead and do it.
Yeah, well, this song is called Wild Ride, and it features Santone.
That's right. This is our good friend out of Denver, Santone. He's another homie of ours that we've fucked with for a while, so we've done a lot of shows with him. Go ahead and kick it off. This is the last track. I appreciate you tonight, man. It's been a fun night just talking the shit and going through the album.
Well, you want to end the show on this song, or you want to talk after this?
I'll come back for a minute, and then we'll end it.
Dope. I got you. All right, let's play Wild Ride featuring Santone.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So ready to pop off, they're thinking I'm soft. Rap circles round them dudes and it's pissing them off. Like I'm dealing with the grooves, how you mumble and talk. I'll take a walk down the boulevard, split a cigar. Not a care in the world, so don't care who you are. One of the best to be seen in the Denver city scene. So fresh, know what I mean? Flow is fully clean, hot as acetylene. Well together my dream. Said the flow is A+, I'm on the honor roll. Only premium plus when I'm in kind of cold. Be still my soul, but I stay gassed up, I think you ought to know. I said I stay gassed up, I think you ought to know.
It's a wild, wild ride. It's a wild, wild ride. It's a wild, wild ride. It's a wild, wild ride.
Annihilation of the competition, my rendition. Her music spitting, listen, this is something that you're missing. The correlation with the homies is the art of vision. This is what we do, we're going hard, you little suckers better fucking listen. They always talking fiction, they always looking twisted. They always thinking that they messing with us, no they isn't. We always spit ballistics, no matter what condition. We coming to get it, don't ever forget it. It's hard to miss it, the flow is hard and they don't get it. They only with it if it's whack and getting lots of listens. These silly rappers, I'm laughing and yo, I gotta ask him, is it to be like, or do you really wanna make it happen? Stop the acting, stop the capping. Stick with your crew and recognize I'm the captain. No caption, we take action. Ready to go hard with the bars, real tactics.
It's a wild, wild ride. 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 Step aside as we display our pride. No lies, we do it all for the love. Fuck around in the mic and snub. You ain't no thug, and you better not claim to be. It's city living, it's gritty wisdom. Play around too much and you might end up missing. Stupid idiot, you don't get it. We stay with it and stay lifted. And yes, we all gifted. It's a miracle, you can hear it though. We very spiritual, why you fear it all? This is your last call, we're here till we fall. Dissolve and recall. You're so small, you're like throwing a ball against the wall. We won't fall for that bullshit. All you do is stall, and yeah, we won't quit. You look lost and don't know it. You look lost and don't know it. It's a wild, wild ride.
Yeah, man.
Hell yeah, yo, I got Dash backstage. He tried to connect a few times, but he's having a hard time getting through.
Okay. Yeah, he just wanted to come on and say thanks and everything. That's kind of why I was like, let's just hang out a minute.
Right. Yo, I just got to say this real quick. I don't think it's a troll because he's saying it a couple times, but Siznak is saying this Saturday, Studio 17, 10 p.m. Eastern, 40 nuggets in a McDonald's Cup challenge featuring Siznak, Roxy Riddlebox, KJ, Big Will, Evil, Bucky, and Spooky Tuesday.
Oh, yeah.
I'll try to figure out what's going on. I don't know if I should eat 40 nuggets. I'll get sick for sure.
40 nuggets? Holy shit, from where, McDonald's?
Yeah, 40 nuggets in a McDonald's Cup.
Oh, 40 nuggets, just any kind of nuggets, so?
Yeah, I guess. I mean, all the information I have is right here on screen. I thought
that's a hell of a challenge there.
Are in there too. I thought they were going to do 40 nuggets and a 40.
Oh, shit.
That sounds like a nightmare.
That sounds like a hell of a night, and next day you'd be feeling like shit. Whoa, 40 and a 40, huh?
40 McDonald's nuggets.
Oh, my God. McDonald's nuggets, too, huh? Well, their new ones ain't that bad. They're not bad. But still, 40? I don't know if I could do 4. I could do 10, but 40? Holy fuck.
We did we do? I don't know.
I guess if I drank a 40, maybe I could eat. If you get that drunk munchie, you could probably eat 40 of those motherfuckers if you really got drunk enough.
And hammer them into you.
Fucking slam that 40 down in like 2-3 fucking minutes and then just kill those 40.
Yeah,
just destroy that fucking McNugget.
Breathing really heavy, breathing extremely heavy while trying to eat.
Just go for it like 10 minutes. Do everything in 10 minutes. Fuck it. Oh my God. You definitely feel like shit after that. You did it like that. That's crazy. That's a crazy challenge. How is every
name the challenge show? Why would you do that? And then just folded that brand over into Studio 17. That could be maybe neat, right? Why would you do that? 40 Nuggets challenge sounds.
Would you do that? That's great. Dude. That's a good idea. You get some crazy ass.
You gotta tap into the inner fat guy shock, dominate the nugs.
What's that? You gotta what? Tap into your inner fat. I could probably do that if I drank a 40. I could tap into my inner fat guy. I don't know about 40 nuggets though. That's a lot of motherfucking nuggets when you think about it.
Nuggets, yeah.
Holy fuck! What is that? $40? How much are nuggets?
I think you get like around here. I think we get like 10 nuggets for $3, so it's probably like $12, $15.
Oh, that ain't bad. Shit, I was thinking. I don't even know. I don't really buy nuggets.
Yeah, neither do I. I just get spicy chicken sandwiches at fast food joints.
Spicy chicken sandwich. Those are good.
Yeah, but I don't want it dunked. Like, don't take the fucking thing and then dunk it in the sauce. I want the spicy breading. You know what I'm saying?
I do. I like it that way too.
There's this one place out here. It's called Harvey's, and they take their non-spicy breaded chicken and dunk it into a vinegar-based hot sauce.
God damn.
Now you're just eating a fucking vinegar sponge, and it's disgusting.
Might as well take a drink of vinegar, right?
Jesus. Yeah. You might as well put that shit in my fucking iced tea, you pieces of shit.
Give me a cup of vinegar.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Exactly.
I know what you're saying. I'm not a big vinegar guy either like that. Fuck that.
Not in my, not like, I don't mind it, but I don't
not like that
shit in it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the type of guy that, like, when I get chicken wings,
right,
it's gotta be sauce on the side. Give me the dry wings and let me control the amount of sauce that I'm putting on. Yo, Dash, if you can hear us, try to reconnect maybe without your camera, maybe audio only.
Oh, is he having I keep hearing some beep or something.
Yeah, the beep is him trying to get in, but he's timing out.
Fuck yeah! Well, I was just trying to hang out just to say hi and bye with him. I appreciate you tonight, man. It's been a good time.
Yeah, we fucking nailed 2 hours, bro. That was great. I thought we were gonna wrap it up faster than that, but I'm glad we got to stretch it out. And usually, Real Underground Baby runs for an hour, but it was great to have a special listening party. We got Cemetery High out here for a few minutes. That was pretty fresh.
That was way fresh. Hell yeah. So, what do you think overall? You heard the album now. You liked it?
Yeah, I liked it. It's definitely something, like I said, that you could fucking bump from front to back. It's an entire real album. It's not just a collection of songs. It's good.
That's what we thought, too. We're like, this sounds like a real album. It's not, just a bunch of thrown shit together. I appreciate that, man. We appreciate you always showing us love too, man.
Yeah, well, I appreciate you, man, helping us out over on Studio 17, create some content, and it's always welcome here. You know, like if I got one goal, it's the show must go on. You know what I'm saying?
I totally know what you're saying.
Yeah,
it is. It's cool, man. You know, like I said, I've tuned into quite a few of your guys' shows, so I don't always, talk or be on the panel or nothing, but I tune in here and there and hear what you guys are doing. It's fun. One of these times I'll come on one of these shows. I've been on a couple of your guys' shows, but
some of the shows are just like a lot of trolling and yelling,
just talking shit and stuff.
It's just chaos. It's
where I'm like, I don't know where I'd fit in here. You got to know where get in where you fit in, I guess.
Basically, if you can make a joke about Big Will's bathroom, you're good to go.
I guess that's what it is. Just like jokes about Big Will. That gets you in. Hell yeah.
Essentially, yeah. Or anyway.
Oh, Big Will. I feel bad, but I feel like he likes it too. I think he enjoys it. He enjoys the attention.
Anyway, Shock, I think we should get ready to wrap it up.
Let's wrap her up.
I really appreciate that you come out and give the time. Oh, bang. What up, though?
Right. Shit. Fuck. Yeah, I was having some trouble there, man.
We got proper time for a good outro. Yo, the album's dope, cuz it sounds good from front to back. It's definitely a mood,
Thank you.
It's definitely something that I could cook dinner to, you know what I'm saying? Just I don't get a lot of times where I'm always sitting here staring at the internet, so I don't have a lot of times where I'm away from the monitor. So when you need to be stimulated by audio only, it's certainly something you could just blast for a half an hour, whatever the runtime on the album is.
I don't know how long.
Thank you.
What is this? Does it have a runtime? Does it say?
I can't see here on Bandcamp easily.
I don't think it says on the Bandcamp how long it is. It's probably a half hour. These are like 3 to 4 minute songs, a lot of them.
Yeah, most of them.
Longer shit. We went longer verses and more stuff, features and shit on them. So they liked it, man. Dash, it's been a good time. We've just been shooting the shit, me and him, the whole time, just kind of in between songs, just bullshitting, talking shit, having fun.
Hell yeah, man. Yeah, sorry I couldn't sit in on more of it. I was in and out. I had some shit I had to do.
I figured, you were busy. Yeah. I'm glad you could come on and at least say hi and bye.
Yeah. Right on, man.
Not Slim One's got love for us, and I told him I appreciate all the stuff they do for us too, man.
Yeah, man, I really appreciate you, bro, always having us on here and showing us so much love. We're grinding, man. We're grinding. We're just trying to put out good music for everybody.
Yeah, I was talking to Shock. He was saying maybe some shows, maybe around May if you're lucky.
Oh, man.
We're crossing our fingers.
Yeah.
We want to get back out there because this album would be good live. There's some good ones.
Yeah, this is the longest we've went without doing a show since we've known each other, I think.
I was telling them that. I said we used to do like 3 shows a month all the fucking time back in the day.
Mm-hmm. Fine spots, yeah.
All over Denver. I told them we played at a brewery. We played in parking lots.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Just polishing our shit up, even if anybody didn't show up,
That's always what it's been. Well, all right, man. I know he's going to get going here. We've been going 2 hours, so I appreciate your time tonight, man, and it's been a hell of a time. Debuting the album. It'll be available digitally everywhere on Wednesday. We just kind of tonight. I always premiere
now.
I always premiere it on Bandcamp first, and then it takes a couple days to get everywhere. So, but we will be live everywhere this week on Wednesday or Thursday. Just pull up Shock and Dash, and there we are.
Fuck yeah!
All right.
And this is I don't know how many albums this is. Do you? What album this is?
It's hard to fucking keep track when we're putting out a new album every fucking 3 months.
I think it's like our 20th album. We'll just call it that.
It's fucking something like that, man, for sure.
Call the next album Quality and Quantity.
We could. That'd be a great idea. Well, I appreciate it, man.
Yeah.
Again,
Of course. Well, like I said, man, you guys are excellent supporters of Studio 17. So, like, I'm always ready to premiere the content out here. I love being able to shove content out on the channel, and you guys definitely help with that. So, appreciate you for that. And then just real quick with the regular promo. What is it? Monday night with Real Underground, baby, right now. We're going to do Big and Butter tomorrow night at 10. Eddie Upshaw's Vegan Arcade Show returns this Wednesday at, I think, around 10 p.m. That's supposed to start. And there's 5 Wednesdays in March, so we're going to get 5 episodes of Eddie Upshaw's Vegan Arcade Show. Watch that. And then This Sucks. That pops off Thursdays. And UFCD on Studio 17. The show is going to continue as a series would, like as the show would. But the series of determining what is the best what is the best album put out by Psychopathic Records. I'll talk about this for a minute with you guys, and then we'll end the show. Okay. It's coming down. UFCD is coming down to the best Psychopathic album released, and they're coming down to this: Dark Lotus versus The Great Malenko, and then the winner of that is going to take on the winner of Amazing Jekyll Brothers versus Forgotten Freshness Volume 2.
Oh, wow.
So that's the final 4.
Forgotten Freshness Volume 2. Holy fuck. How'd that get in there?
Volume 2 beat out Riddlebox last week.
Holy shit.
Whenever the show was. It was crazy. I couldn't believe it.
I thought Riddlebox was going to take it.
Yeah, me too, man. So it's just the way the songs line up, you know? They put track for track and...
Right.
But what do you got? Great Malenko or Dark Lotus?
Great Malenko, probably.
You got Amazing Jekyll Brothers or Forgotten Freshness Volume 2?
Amazing Jekyll Brothers. I don't even remember what's on Forgotten.
So you got the Great Malenko and the Amazing Jekyll Brothers in the final. Who wins?
Probably Malenko. Probably. I mean, I think those are 2 of their greatest albums.
At the very beginning, Malenko lost a show, and everybody got in an uproar, and they put it back in, and now it's been clawing its way through the tournament.
What do you think, Dash? Dash didn't know those albums very well.
I fucking know. Well, no, I know the fucking Great Malenko for sure, man. When I was a fucking kid, that was the shit.
Hell yeah.
Siznak says Malenko already lost once to Amazing Jekyll Brothers, so that's when it got pushed out earlier in the tournament.
Well, Amazing Jekyll Brothers is my favorite.
Would that be if Amazing Jekyll Brothers beat its way all the way through the tournament, kicked out the Great Malenko, and then and then it does it again? Wow!
I've watched the show, and they're always like mad that they can't play the Malenko or something. There's only like 5 seconds or something.
Yeah, that's the case. Well, I hope that they change it up for the finals, because if they put in 10-second clips, the show is straight up going to suck dick.
It'd be like a 20-minute show.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
They can't play the full clips because that's like their famous. What about? I thought Jekyll Brothers would be pretty famous too.
I think both of them would be 10-second clip shows.
Oh fuck! That's probably because of how it's going to turn out.
But for me, I'm feeling like it's going to be. I think it's going to be the same thing. I think it's going to come down to those 2 that you said, the Great Malenko and the Amazing Jekyll Brothers. Like, if Forgotten Freshness Volume 2 beats Amazing Jekyll Brothers,
what's on that album? I don't even know what the fuck's on there.
There's a lot of Great Malenko cuts on it, and that's what I'm getting at right now is. If Forgotten Freshness Volume 2 beats the Amazing Jekyll Brothers and the Great Malenko makes it to the finals, it's basically just 2 Great Malenko albums versus each other. You know what I'm saying? And I think there's like 1 Christmas song, maybe, if I remember, on Forgotten Freshness Volume 2.
It's always like there's songs that didn't make the album or outtakes or some shit like that. A lot of that, right?
So if I don't see Dark Lotus making it through. It's gonna be the Great Malenko, but we'll see what happens, man. And
the first Dark Lotus, is that?
Yeah.
That's a good one. With Mars or with ABK?
I think they're doing it with Mars. I'm not sure. Siznak is in the chat. He can answer.
If the one with Mars, that's a Shit, I remember that album. I went to the first 3 gatherings. That's how long it's been since I've been to a gathering. But I went to the first 3, and I remember them premiering the second. I think it was in Toledo. They did the Dark Lotus album.
Siznak does confirm the one with Mars.
Nice. Fuck yeah.
So that's where they're at with UFCD. That's where I was at with promo. I'm glad it led into a little conversation.
Oh, yeah.
UFC deserves all the light that it can get shined on. And don't forget to go and give a vote for UFCD as best podcast at the Replicon radio polls. That's at replicon.com/polls. So you can do that every day until the shit is cashed out, which I don't know when that is, in a couple days probably. I'm not sure. Also, if you got some money, just go and buy some votes so that we can win. Because we're probably in a close second place, but I bet Shaggy and the Creep are going to win for the podcast anyway. So we need to buy those votes.
If you guys beat them, then what the hell?
Yeah, it's got to give us, you
guys can run the internet.
More shine, more people can come and fucking talk shit.
Oh yeah,
and I think that's pretty much it. There's Saucy Time on Sunday night, and there's maybe some other shows that I didn't say, but we're out here basically almost every single day streaming on Studio 17, trying not to miss a beat. So
you guys kill it, man. You keep it going.
And yeah, UFCD deserves it, and Studio 17 is killing it as a whole.
Hell yeah.
So, that's all my promo. So I think that's all I gotta say. Shock, Dash, thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you, brother. Appreciate it.
Couldn't do
Appreciate it. Everybody that wants to hear that album, just go to the link, Shock and Dash Bandcamp, and then, like I said, it'll be everywhere on Wednesday or Thursday, and you just got to type in Shock and Dash. We appreciate all the love. Much love, brother. I'll talk to you guys soon. I'll be tuning in as usual. Nothing but love for Studio 17.
Hell yeah. All right, we'll see you on the next event here on the channel, all right? Woo, woo.
Yeah, man. Woo, woo.